So first of all, Happy New Year, and my hair is red. Kind of feel like Little Mermaid, kind of feel like a WWE girl, kind of feel like a superhero, kind of also feel like Snow the Product. New year, new me, who dis? So this year the band got to play at Monty's on South Beach for New Year's. We kind of assumed that things would get really crazy, that the beach would be filled and packed with people, and that it would be impossible to get there. So we left to the beach like 3 hours or more ahead of time before, no, we actually left 4 hours before the time when they were supposed to start. We thought we would be in traffic to get to the beach for like over an hour. It actually just took us like the typical time of 20 minutes or, you know, the most half an hour. Get there, we realized there's parking, the traffic wasn't bad, and maybe this is just the calm before the storm. We thought maybe it's gonna get crazy soon. So since we got there so early, we decided to go ahead and explore and kind of like take advantage and walk around the area and see like what we could do meanwhile, because we weren't gonna just sit in Monty's for like 4 hours. Happy New Year's Eve! We are currently at South Beach and we are going to be celebrating at Monty's with the band playing tonight. So it should be interesting. We've actually never, the last 2 years we've done New Year's were like at homes. We never...
Yeah, I haven't been working on a New Year's in the past 2
And not to mention being at the beach, which is like the craziest place to probably be at for New Year's in Miami or downtown. So let's see, should be an interesting night. So right now we're actually going to, Monty's is right here, and we're here a little early because we were worried about the parking and the traffic, and now we're walking, which wasn't that bad. But now we're walking to go check out a few bars around here. Let's see. One might be a kava bar. So this is the little area in Miami Beach where a lot of the most like popular and famous restaurants are at.
Most fancy
high-end, like Planta, which is a very famous
South
one.
Point or Nikki Beach.
There's Planta over there, there's Stubborn Seed over here. Those are 2 places that we still need to go check out. And we're hoping to check out ScapeGoat tonight. We did a Groupon review not too long ago on Pura Vida, which is right there. One of the first stops we made was at ScapeGoat. And ScapeGoat is a bar that we've heard about, we've driven past it, we've talked about it, we wanted to go. Well, we're inside of ScapeGoat. Hickory smoked. Everything gets torched.
This is very sophisticated.
Oh, this one's strong. This one's like bitter.
This is a perfect Miami Beach drink.
Yeah, this is very Miami Beach. It's called Collins for a reason. So this is the brown bag popcorn that I've been seeing everywhere. And this is truffle parmesan garlic. It is so good. It definitely tastes like truffle. Like, we will be back. Now we're off to our next destination. Where to? Then we headed to a kava bar. So we're going to a kava bar. So kava is a new thing that we kind of started learning about. Kava and kratom are 2 different types of teas. Kava is one that's known to relax you. Kratom is more like an upper. It's more like a tea that will get you more hyped and not sleepy. never even had kratom before. We had only had kava, so we were kind of like experimenting that night, and we tried something called the kangaroo piss. So this is some kangaroo piss. And what that is kratom with an extract of kratom inside of it. So it's kind of like, it's like having a cup of coffee with espresso shot in it. It's like caffeine on caffeine. At first we weren't sure if we felt anything, and then as the night progressed, we started getting this energy kick started coming in, and we were like, oh, okay, it actually did work. So that was kind of interesting. Let's see if it gave us energy. Right now, I don't know if I feel it yet. Actually, now that we think about it, I think we feel a little bit more energized.
I think so.
So from there, we went back to Monty's. So right now, it's closer to like 7:30, and still no traffic, still no craziness. Pretty normal night in Miami. Back at Monty's. The calm before the storm. Or the fireworks. Still no traffic, not a lot of people. We had invited our family and we had invited a few friends, and we were expecting it to be a little packed and a little crazy, so I called ahead of time. I asked for extra tables, and it turns out that it wasn't that crazy. I didn't even need to call and ask for tables. There was tables available. I'm vlogging. So Karina, how do you feel about the fact that we still have an hour to go before we even start? Oh my God. And then it's 3 hours. Are you lit? Not yet. It's lit. Happy New Year!
Champagne? Oh.
That's Happy New Year to you, right? Well, just in case. Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Happy New Year, Jojo! Happy New Year! My friends! Happy New Year! Happy New Year, guys! Once we had to leave, we were thinking that we were gonna have to stay on the beach for an hour before we actually like head home, and we did, but it turns out that we didn't even have to, because the people who left before us, they told us like it's actually not bad, like the traffic isn't horrible, and we were like, what? We thought we were gonna have to get stuck in traffic for like 3 hours. So I think we underestimated how packed Monty's would get, how packed the roads would get, and also the lack of fireworks in the sky. Like, what's happening? There are no fireworks in the sky right now. We thought it would be crazy in the streets. We thought there were fireworks everywhere.
Monty's was empty. The streets
Monty's
are
was
empty.
pretty empty.
Everyone gone.
Is anybody here? Like, what's happening? So I don't know, this was a weird New Year's. It was a fun New Year's and I was happy that we were able to spend it with our friends and our family and with each other, of course, but the fact that we didn't see any fireworks in the sky was weird. We spent the whole night like confused about why there were no fireworks. So then at the end of the night, we decided to have our Chinese Lucky New Year candy. All right, you ready? New Year's candy. We got this little Chinese Lucky New Year candy from the Universal Yums box that I'll link up above.
Okay.
That's about it.